You think you know ancient Egypt? Well, think again. Beyond the towering pyramids of Giza lie forgotten necropolises, silent for thousands of years, holding secrets even most Egyptologists overlook. Join us as we venture into these undiscovered tombs, unearthing untold stories, unexpected artifacts, and the forgotten individuals who, really shaped a civilization. The iconic pyramids. Everyone knows them. But what if I told you the true heart of ancient Egyptian burial practices lies far from their colossal shadow, in places most people have never even heard of? Let's briefly introduce the scale of ancient Egypt's funerary landscape. Amodatsin Porandir Inchkense. It wasn't just royalty, but honestly, countless ordinary citizens too. We're about to journey to these forgotten necropolises, sites often overlooked by tourists and even some archaeologists, to uncover unique stories and surprising finds. It's fascinating to realize that ancient Egyptians didn't always build brand new tombs for every burial. Instead, they often practiced what we might call reuse, repurposing existing burial sites for new families. This habit didn't just save space, it created these incredible, layered records of history, with each generation leaving its own mark. Let's take a closer look at a tomb that belonged to a craftsman or perhaps an administrator. Unlike the grand royal tombs, these resting places are filled with vibrant wall paintings that show scenes from daily life, meals, work, family moments, instead of just focusing on judgment by the gods. It's such a vivid reminder that these were real people, living complex, meaningful lives. And sometimes, the most touching discoveries are the smallest ones. Imagine uncovering a child's toy, a simple piece of jewelry, or even a set of tools tucked away in a tomb like this. These artifacts really bring the past to life, showing us the personal side of history. What mattered to someone thousands of years ago. Let's take a moment to explore the unique architectural styles and engineering feats of these lesser-known tombs. Many of them, were actually carved directly into rock faces or built using local materials, which is just fascinating. Now, let's describe the intricate layouts of some necropolises. Over the centuries, these places evolved in complexity, with hidden passages woven throughout, creating a real sense of mystery and discovery. And finally, let's contrast the opulence of royal tombs with the intimate, often more practical design of these forgotten burial sites. It's important to emphasize how their functionality served not just the interred, but also their families, which is honestly quite touching. Let's try to reconstruct the lives of individuals interred in these tombs, drawing from inscriptions, offerings, and, even the skeletal remains. Who were they really, and what did they value most? Now, let's delve into the specific funerary rituals and beliefs that were prevalent in these communities, so different from the royal traditions, and see how, over time, they adapted and evolved. One of the most touching discoveries in these forgotten tombs is the presence of families who were laid to rest together. Sometimes we find evidence that a single tomb was used by several generations, really highlighting the deep sense of lineage and community that existed back then. It's a reminder that even in death, family bonds remained incredibly strong. So, let's shift our focus for a moment. When we talk about treasures, it's easy to imagine sparkling gold and precious jewels, but honestly, the real treasure lies in the knowledge we uncover. These tombs offer us priceless insights into the lives, beliefs, and customs of ancient Egyptians. Each discovery helps us piece together a much richer and more nuanced understanding of their world. Of course, preserving these sites is no small feat. Today, archaeologists are using cutting-edge technology and careful conservation methods to protect these fragile remnants of the past. Still, we face many challenges, like environmental threats and even looting. It's an ongoing effort to make sure these stories aren't lost forever. I'd like to invite you to look at ancient Egypt with fresh eyes. There's so much more to explore beyond the famous monuments and well-known kings. Countless stories are still waiting, just beneath the surface, urging us to dig deeper and discover the real heart of this incredible civilization.